Oof, hello everybody. I know that this is like a steep angle, but that's because of this. So, in honor of Everlong Mystic, I want to start a new series. Excuse me, I want to start a new series today. One that I'll actually finish, but I want to do it live. So I'm going to have to create a new sticky note to keep up with this series of reading. And hopefully they're shorter, but they're going to be as long as they are. One second. And I was going to choose one before I even started this, but that didn't happen. So I don't know if I'm going to ask Siri or if I'm going to ask Bixby. Excuse me, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but it will be done in some way. My head is still reeling from Reem earlier today. It's like hurting. But also, I only really hydrate when I'm at work, so I'm probably also a little dehydrated. As I was setting everything up, oh, I have some dice right here. I can use these. I'll use these to decide. Um, oh, there she is, the Everlong Mystic herself. Am I trying to prevent bots? Yes. So I go to like subscriber only. It defaults to like 5 minutes. I'm like 5 minutes isn't long enough, so I'll just click in the thing and then I go down. Usually I do 5 days because I don't change the 5, but I guess I hit weeks today. So, but I'm looking at my purple lotus with this pride thing around it. Let me try to show y'all how I see it. Kind of like this. Today, I don't even know how much space I have to work with. Oh, not much. I don't have much. So I'm going to, yeah, the little bits that I did see. And I think you're a mod on her channel, so you can probably see when I blocked them. Uno momento, por favor. The little bits that I did see, I was like, oh my gosh. But I was on it. Kind of. I'm trying to adjust this one to get a little bit more because it's a lot of the table that is not seen. This works, I think. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this isn't anything. Is that it? I'm not even zoomed in. Let's see. Oh. I'm trying to adjust. Oh. I think that's better. That's better. That works. That is working. So I'm not gonna get everything, but that's fine. Oops. Okay. So in honor of you, Eve, I think I might start a series today. A new series. Well, we'll see. I got some dice here. I got my little purple lotus here for some reason. Oh, that works. We'll do that. Oof, my head is still hurting. It's fine. I'm gonna start a series that I'll actually finish today. So I'll roll all of these. We'll start with this. $97. Oh my gosh. 97 out of 100. That's like an A. That's a high A. We're going to be doing my favorite sign and yours, Libra. Oh, Libra. Oh, goodness. I wouldn't think that Libra would be my introduction into doing this. Libra is interesting for me. Um, I'm going to put that in the title real quick. And we'll see. We'll see what's up, Libra. I'll say live series, Libra. Okay, there we go. Let me consult my cheat sheet that I totally have somewhere. I guess I'll look on my phone. That is not Google. Here we go. I think it's in this one. There we go. This is Uranus. Gaia, in honor of the premier Libra. It's interesting that there's a 7-4 here today. 97-4, 7-4. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What am I feeling for Libra? So there's Uranus, the Emperor, the sacral, the throat, and the element of air. Uranus and air is full energy. It's specifically the seeker for me and the Spirit Keeper's Tarot. I don't know if I want to do this. I might use another bag. We'll use more dice. How are you doing, Eve? Oh, snap a nat 20. What? Oh, the elements of. Oh, no. I said that's air, that's earth. Sorry. That's earth. Water and earth again. Uranus is in Taurus right now. So Uranus and earth is accurate. We got the 5 again on the same die. Now we get some Capricorn. So we got a little cardinal square. 65, which is an 11 to this 97, 16. 65 is, I think it's a court energy. No judgment here. It's funny you say no judgment here because I was going to use the Angel Tarot. And the judgment card is one of them that came out. And I was like, maybe not. But since you said no judgment, maybe I'll go for it. This is the Two of Souls. 65 is the Two of Souls. Oh, that is wild. The 5 and the 2 came out on both of these. Can you see that? It's backwards for you. Let me try to fix it real quick. I think. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not. I was just looking on the wrong thing. The 5 and the 2 on both of those. That's kind of wild. So Uranus and the Two of Souls. The Emperor and Judgment. Earth and water. Do I have an earthy, watery deck? Page of Pentacles. We'll see. We'll see if I can eke anything out of this. The saying "you can't get blood from a turnip" popped into my mind today for some reason. And you can't get blood from a turnip. It's like it's asking for something that you just can't get from wherever you're asking for it from. For you're good, catching up on videos. Hey, glad to hear you're well or you're good. I feel like I need to catch up on videos. I have like Rhea's on my mind right now. I don't know if Rhea just popped in here or if Rhea's gonna pop in here. Rhea is Spirit and Soul. Banicula? I remember those books. I don't know if I ever read them, but okay. So Libra is an energy of order. The Emperor and the Empress. First, the Empress came out in the Angel Tarot, and it's like Mihail or something like that. And it was fertility. Actually, they're probably still in here, so I can just show you. Yup. Because first the Empress came out, and then look, and then there's Kahatel, Ace of Pentacles. He kept coming out. And the reason why I grabbed this deck is because that sigil, that symbol, that Reem drew, like I feel like I know I've seen that somewhere, and I don't remember where. And I feel like the first time I saw it, it felt not incomplete, but it felt like something else that I would have seen, but it was different. I don't know. Now I'm like, did I actually see it, or do I just think I saw it? So I shuffled up this deck to see if in any of the symbols it would give that shape down here at the bottom. At one point, the Empress came out. Mihail. Wow, I was right. I was like, oh, that's almost like Michael, but it's the Empress. And its fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. And then I was putting the deck away because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to use these. And then the Emperor came out, which is Mikhail, which is not Michael. But when the Emperor came out, I was like, well, what's at the bottom? And it was this Empress. I was like, oh, snap. The Emperor and the Empress are both out. The Emperor's political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. But the authority here between Judgment and the Emperor is what made me think of this, the Angel Tarot. Hey, Matthew. I almost called you Michael. Unless they're subscribed, I don't know if they'll be able to chat. Where did I literally just put this deck? I can't find it, or the box, so I guess I'll keep those up just in case. But between the Emperor and Judgment, it feels like there's a sort of authority in Libran energy. Then there's the throat and the sacral, sorry. So it's almost like between these, it's as Libra wants it to be. But so there's this part up here where it feels like Earth and Uranus, it's like there's some kind of change that has to take place. But down here with Capricorn and the Two of Wands energy, it feels like the foundation doesn't yet exist. For this. I'm like leaning over here, so I might as well just oof. There you go. Oh goodness. Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I'll keep these like this. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Two of Cups. It's like hopscotch. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Cups. This is so. My head already hurts. When I do these, it'll just be whatever it is. This might, hopefully, it's like a 20-minute video. Then maybe I'll come back and do a different one. I'm not necessarily going to use the same cards. It's not necessarily going to be the same format for all of them. Sure. Sayalaya, number 45, Six of Cups, God who stirs all men. Motivation lifts those up who are fallen and humiliated. It's interesting because in the Judgment card, I think it says like it'll humiliate. Let me see. Let me find it real quick because I don't want to mess it up. It would be hilarious if it's the card on the table. Here it is. Yeah, so Imamaya, number 52, God hidden in darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Imamaya humiliates enemies. And then at the bottom of the deck, lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So that's interesting. But I guess it feels like a learning curve type of energy. Oof, y'all can see all the mess up there, all of the clutter. Appreciate it because it won't be there for long. King of Cups, number 69. God seeing everything. Restitution. Finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. King of Cups. Which is interesting because the page is here. This is a lot of earth and water. Water, Six of Cups, King of Cups, water. Page of Cups, Two of Cups, water. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, earth. And then the air, which is Libra. So the water is the rainbow set of dice. Start at the page, we end at the king. So definitely like a two of wands. That's because you don't see the rest of my room. If you could see my room, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's a Pisces. There's no Virgo. I'm just playing." Um, so the only air here is the Ten of Swords, which can be Libra, mirroring the Page of Cups. So on the Earth side, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, that is up here. So it's Uranus, Earth, the sacral and throat chakras, and the Emperor. I almost wanted to say Aries. Well, the Emperor is Aries. Aries is the opposes Libra. And with the Ten of Swords here, maybe it's a little bit of an. I feel like ego death is the easiest buzzword to reach for in the grab bag of buzzwords. Um, but it feels like there's a sort of authority or power that Libra is realizing that it doesn't have. Or it's not as instantaneous as Libra thought it was. Because when we get down into the water with Capricorn and the Two of Wands, it's like there's no foundation for this. And then we have the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups. Yeah, my mom did too. My mom, she's a Pisces. Pisces Sun, Sag Rising, Gemini Moon. But before she had three kids, she used to be a lot meaner. I mean, she still is in some regards, but not as much as she wanted to be. Um, it's interesting though because the sacral and the throat are constant. So it's almost like there's something that Libra, it's almost like Libra came into its stance. Libra came into its power in a way and called for something or demanded something, initiated something up here. Uranus, the energy of change, it can be extreme change, but not in a Plutonian way. If it were Pluto, I think this energy down here would be different because Pluto is below the ground, it's the underworld, it's subterranean. It's like it would have affected the foundation. But it feels like this energy now, it's like it's seeping into the foundation. And it feels like after Libra sort of stated something, it initiated something, and now the foundation is being built to support that thing. And if it involves Libra being in a Ten of Swords space, if it involves Libra finding themselves at the Seven of Pentacles or discovering this Two of Cups and a Page of Pentacles on its side kind of way, then it's almost like so be it. It's like this is the repercussion of what you asked for. This is what you said you wanted. And with the balance of Libra, it's like you're not going to get something that you don't put in the work for because that wouldn't be balanced. That's why it's almost like if it were Aries, it would be able to initiate and not necessarily have to put in so much. It's almost like it could be a little bit more one sided if it were Aries. But Aries a lot of times it feels like Aries takes on the burden of initiation. So at least this way, through Libran energy, you don't have to do everything on your own. But there is something. And then we have um, motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So yeah, there may have been a humbling here. I don't know if it necessarily went as far as humiliation because I don't know if it necessarily was communicated to others that this is what Libra was doing. So it's almost like nobody knew that you didn't accomplish whatever because you didn't talk about it. Almost. But also with the Two of Wands, Two of Souls, it feels like there's something within the self of Libra that gets activated in order to bring this forward. And it's almost like the thing itself, res ipsa, the thing itself has a certain threshold. And it reminds me of the gatekeeper in the Nine of Wands yesterday. It's not gate kept by a person, it's not gate kept by an entity or by spirit. It's almost like it's gate kept by frequency. And once you match it, then you have it, right? It's like if something costs $5, it doesn't matter, you know, what denomination you give it as long as it converts to $5, right? And it's like you can't give it a penny or a dollar or 4.99. You got to hit the five, and once you hit that five, then it opens up. Um, and so it's interesting because it feels like there's almost a built-in. It reads like a feedback loop, but it's like in asking for the thing or in initiating the birth of the thing, you become the one. It's like you have to become the one to do it. And so it's almost like this externally motivated initiation in Libra doing something, initiating something, simultaneously triggers or causes an internal initiation. And it feels like there is some like deep internal and external alignment that's happened, but not necessarily. It feels like it's not necessarily surface level. It's like there's something that Libra wants for one reason, but Libra also internally very, very deeply wants it for a different reason, and those two reasons sort of align. It's interesting though that Capricorn falls in with this Two of Souls energy because, like Capricorn being Earth energy and the soul being so internal, it does feel like there's some kind of unbreakable link or connection between Libra's environment externally and Libra's internal environment. But again, it feels like that's the balance of the scales for Libra. And so, again, it feels like that's why the authority might fall short, or that's why Libra initiating something externally causes an internal initiation. It's because to make that change happen on the outside, a comparable amount of change has to happen inside. But it's not just inside internal, it's like on a foundational level internally. I wish I had a deck. Matt, you made a comment like about the what sunshine or rainbow or flower tarot. I thought that was an actual deck. Or I thought those were actual decks. So I was like looking on Amazon. But now I'm like, I want something to help clarify this. Um and I do want it to be a little lighter to end this. Maybe I won't. Um Wait, is it an actual thing? Is it a real deck? No, I didn't put it on my wish list yet. I thought you meant like I thought you meant it was like a literal deck. And then I went to look for it or I went to read your comment and I was like, "Oh, there may be. I can look it up." I'm actually not going to pull another card. Um Oh, my head is hurting. It's hurting. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Capricorn. Well, for Libra, it's just very like, it ends up being very be the change that you wish to see in the world. And I think also for Libra, there may have been, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, it's like, it's an energy of like becoming used to disappointment and expecting disappointment in some way. And so with the Two of Cups, it feels like in all of that disappointment, there's something that Libra, what is that? Toxic relief? I don't know. I'm looking at this toxic whatever book. I think it says toxic relief. Um, Pagan Cats mini deck. What? It feels like in all of those disappointments, there was something that Libra. It's almost like Libra puts the blame on itself. And again, it's almost like for Libra energy, especially because it is the scales. It's like the chipping away at the self tends to like more and more not great experiences externally. But this Two of Cups feels like there's some kind of breakthrough here because of the light at the bottom of that celestial body. And it feels like with this Page of Cups, it feels like it's hard to emotionally mature from this space in a way that tends towards a Fey deck. Oof. Probably. I had the Magical Dimensions deck that has fairies in it. But it's like over the years, Libra has matured in one way. But now we need to mature in the other way. Again, it's like it feels like it tends towards a lack of genuine, authentic connection, or a deep connection. Because something up here feels very like surface level. Again, since it's like Uranus and not Pluto, it feels like the energy of change and disruption goes where the focus is. But it's like, at least if it were Pluto, it would go to the foundation. And so it's almost like it would be done sort of more simultaneously, rather than there being this lag between calling for the thing and then realizing or coming into the experience of like, oh, I need to do something within me to actually welcome or experience this change outside of me. But it feels like when that change of direction happens, it feels very maelstromy. Which is why, again, it's important to have a healthier relationship with self, or a healthier relationship with self would help when that energy gets directed back inwards, because a less healthy relationship will pick on flaws and shortcomings and will overly exaggerate or overly emphasize those, which would make this transition, or which would make this process more grueling, rather than if there was some grace that could be held for self, or if there was some understanding that could be held for the self, then it's almost like that energy would flow more towards like grace and understanding, but also expansion and healing and maturation. So I don't know if there like really is any advice. I don't know if there would be any to give besides just like, be gentle with yourself and like um realize that what's like really cool about this energy is it's like it's an energy that creates opportunity, because like here's the demand with the emperor and Uranus and the earth, from inside of Libra, spoken, communicated. Here is the change that initiates to fit that. And with the energy of judgment, it's almost like all things work towards this. Oh, snap. All right, see you, Matt. Oh, my head is hurting. It's actually, like I said, it's actually a very gorgeous energy. Uh, and it feels like once Libra reaches a certain space within themselves, they can just call out things. And those things will begin to change because that internal foundation is already built. But it feels like in the beginning, there's going to be the experience of like learning to build that, which again can range in terms of weightiness or difficulty. So, this is Libra. I'm going to end this and then I'll literally come right back and we'll do another one, because why not, before my head explodes. So, thank you, Matt and Eve, for being here. I hope you all have a good, amazing, whatever, whenever you see this. I hope you're acting in alignment to make all that you wish to experience your reality. And for you, Libra, I hope that there's a grace and a patience that you can give yourself as you navigate the things that you call for you to move beyond. Um, yeah, and I hope you're not too hard on yourself. It feels like some self-compassion will go a long way here. And it feels like the self-compassion will also help you see certain things quicker. All right. Bye-bye.